Welcome back, everybody. It's round 6 we've got going here. Top two teams, actually. Both of them, the last two, to lose a match. They haven't lost a match yet. Team Snug and Umaru, both undefeated, going head-to-head. And Judge, they've already locked in their picks.
They certainly have really quick off the mark here. Fumi grabbing the Renekton again, Kawari on the brand, BTKA on brand as well, and SnugXO pulling out the Thresh. That's a new one for this tournament we haven't seen, Penguin.
Yeah, it's quite an interesting one. You know, a lot of early game crowd control coming out from that Thresh, a lot of early game threat as well. I'm really interested to see what items he picks up because that will define what Thresh's role is going to be. Is it going to be, AD? Is it going to be AP? Or is it just going to be a bit of tank or Relic Shield, a bit of supporting? Who knows? But the Renekton, I did like that pick before, Umaru playing the Renekton and Brand. Last game as well. And maybe they've been playing it this whole tournament, Judge. It's quite a good combo with the double CC.
Certainly is, especially with Renekton being so tanky, is inherently tanky as well. They don't have to worry about having two squishy CC champs. They've got two champs who, when combined, have a little bit of tank, a lot of damage, and CC to boot.
And what they did in the last game we saw them play, Umaru, the Renekton just jumping and getting in the point and click stun on his auto attack, and then Kawari on the brand, Pillar of Flame into the nice stun from that kind of line of sight, Fire Blast skill shot that he's got, 2 second stun after that, and it was just first blood. They put down one Ignite on top of them, and they got the kill. And that was kind of how they snowballed their victory in a previous match. Now probably... it's not going to work so well because that was on against a melee champion, and it's going to be Thresh and Brand on the other side, both a little bit longer range than that.
Yes, that's right. Brand and Thresh getting the range advantage here, but I mean, Thresh, although he technically does have a range advantage in auto attacks, you've got the dash on the Renekton, so he can easily close that gap between getting hit from Thresh and hitting back as well. So it's not much of an advantage, although it is still technically present.
Yeah, I mean, we've got to note that everyone's starting at level 3 as well. So Renekton immediately is going to be starting with his dash available, and a lot of the advantage Thresh gets in bottom lane in a 2v2 is the fact that he has a really strong level 1, either with the hook or either with the auto attack extra damage, and he's not going to have that. Everyone's already level 3, so everyone's already kind of surpassed that power spike, I guess, that Thresh starts out with, and Renekton might just be able to bully them away from this minion wave.
That's certainly right. I mean, you cannot underestimate the Flay passive damage. The damage that comes off, the extra magic damage that comes off on the first auto after that charge up with Flay is absolutely stupendous. Especially if actually building for damage, you're not only getting some AD coming out of the auto attack from Thresh if he's building AD items, but you're also getting that extra damage from the Flay, which can really hurt Penguin. I've faced an AD Thresh before, and it's terrifying.
Yeah, I mean, we have to see what items he buys, though. He may not go for that.
That's right.
Is that what we're expecting now? We're expecting to see a lot of AD from this Thresh.
Well, I think we are. He's bought the Doran's shield and blade and boots, so he's going for a bit of an all-round here for the beginning. He's going to look to do a little bit of damage, but also wants to tank some as well with that Doran's shield. So it will be interesting to see how much damage this Thresh actually puts out as we come into the game. Both teams walking onto the Abyss. Brand getting some early damage off. Stun comes out. Thresh misses the hook. Gets a Flay though. And we're going to see the Brand BTKA fall down to the Ignite.
First blood!
First blood.
It's taken first blood, Judge!
36 seconds. Unreal. They've dived in. Unfortunately, BTKA missed the stun proc as Renekton dashed into him to avoid it and just copped a little bit of damage. So, well played by the red side here.
And they've only used one summoner as well, just the Ignite to take down BTKA. He's coming limping back to lane. That zombie Brand had to use his flash and SnugXO, even using both summoner spells to try and stop that one. But again, the early game damage, they did it. In the last round, they've done it again. First blood for Umaru.
That's right. You'd think that other teams would sit back as soon as they see this Renekton Brand, but they unfortunately just keep getting caught out. Takamoto getting stunned on this one, the Renekton copping damage. BTKA doing well to actually hit that skill shot there. Kawori, though, moving up, looking to get a stun on the Thresh. He does. Damage out again. That's a stun from the Renekton, but BTKA hits both of them with his pillar. Hikumi on the Renekton getting chunked out by both the Branchick and the Ignite. He's going to get a little bit of health back from his Q there. So we've seen a little bit of turn on the tables, Penguin.
Yeah, and again, the hooks aren't just quite hitting. And Snug is going for the flay-in, but it's going to be barrier. What are they doing here? It's the Thunderlords. They need a second kill, and they're probably going to get it. No! Kawori just backs away there. They're not going to walk into the bush, not going to go for that one. And it's actually the equalizer kill for Team Snug.
That's right, Team Snug doing well there to secure the kill. SnuggleXO barely making it out alive, getting the shield from his little lantern to back him up and tie him through till the brand burn wears off. So done quite well there. I think Kawori wanted to back out because he thought that his burn might actually secure it because of how low Snuggle's health actually was, but also would have thought that, you know, if he went into the bush he could have died. BTKA having a lot of health. If he hit a couple of skill shots it would have chunked Kawori out of that one, but all he had to do was auto attack and hit another spell and I think Thresh would have fallen.
Yeah, I mean, in the end I think he just chickened out. He just wasn't decisive enough to go for it. Still having flash available, maybe expecting a hook or a nasty flay to hit him as he entered that bush, but it was certainly, the game was there to be had, the win was there, and Kawori, he didn't go for it.
That's right, he choked, and unfortunately this game is going to have to continue on. The red side not able to close it out as quick as they might have hoped.
Yeah, and then it is kind of alright, because look, they've got 17 CS to the 11 of SnuggleXO and BTKA. They can win this in more than one way. They've shown that they can do a lot of burst damage and take down a single target quite easily, but also they can win on CS. Renekton just bullying people out. Look at this Thresh sitting all the way back, and they have to farm under the turret.
Certainly do have to farm under the turret, and with Thresh and Brand they'll be able to farm quite well, but they are subject to poking from Kawori on his Brand. I mean, when the Thresh is going and the BTKA are going for auto attacks to get the minions under tower, they're prime suspects for a Pillar of Flame from Kawori.
Yeah, Kawori's actually level 6 now, and he's looking for a Pyroclasm. He's looking for that big ultimate explosion combo with the Renekton now hitting. Everyone's level 6 now. It's quite dangerous because we saw in the last game they didn't even need their level 6 to take the game out, and just the burst, this huge burst potential from Branded Renekton is so crazy that it's probably going to be over just in a matter of minutes. Oh, it's the hook onto Kawori. Ultimate's coming out. Brand's flashing away. Renekton's tanking with this one up. He's just staying there. And SnuggleXO not able to get that last auto attack. The box onto Renekton. He's going to tank it out, but Brand takes him down.
The utility from Thresh coming through on that one. The hook, the flay, and the ultimate to really zone out that Renekton and force him to fight longer than he really should have there. Easy closeout for them.
And Team Snug takes it out against Umaru. And now they're going to be the only team that is undefeated in this tournament. That's round 5, and maybe we'll be able to sneak in another match. That match did go on for quite a while, Judge. So, I mean, we'll just have a quick look. Oh, it's actually looking like that round might almost be over. So we'll be coming right back at you maybe in 5 or 10 minutes, guys. Do stick around for more 2v2 action.